I am Daniel Lucas.
Hello, I'm Alessandro Panattoni and welcome to Food 101.
Food. Let's talk about food. Oh, Shafi.
Hello, Daniel, how are you?
I'm fabulous like you. And again, another week, another episode of Food 101.
Yes, sir.
So, how's your Thanksgiving, Shafi?
Work like usual.
Work, people. Even holiday, birthday, we're still working because we work so hard.
Of
we
course.
work, we work so hard, people. So, Sheffy, before we go on, we want to thank you, Fishpat, for being number 11 on
Wow,
this. Number
fantastic.
11. Yes, we are number 11 people for those 70 best food podcasts on the planet. At least our hard work is recognized. So
Wow.
uh they saying that it's eclectic mix of culinary tales, expert insights, and delicious discussions with our curated list of top food podcasts. Oh, thank you so much, Fishbot. I hope next year we're number 5. What do you think, Sheffy?
I hope so too.
Yes, I hope so
Let,
too.
yeah, let's take a step by step, bro.
Little by little.
Yes.
And we are preparing for our 5th season, people. 5th season is coming this December.
Yes.
Imagine this already 5th year of Food 101, and we have a lot of milestones to celebrate. Like, well, we have a merchandise, we have books, we have what website, what else have we? And of course, number 11 of
Of
Best Food
course.
Podcast. And we're hoping next year as a number 5. And we're gonna uh, participate to an award for best food podcast in Canada.
Let's pray.
Oh, crossing our fingers because this podcast is a bigger.
Better and bolder.
Yes, for sure. We are working so hard for this podcast, people, and we are dedicated to do this every week. So,
Well,
Shafi,
we try our best
we
to
try our best.
to do every week.
Yes,
Sometimes because work we can't do too much, but hey, we'll
true. We're
try. We'll
so
try.
hard. We sometimes we are hard and we don't know what we're talking about. We are tired, I should say. We are tired sometimes and we don't know what we are saying. But at least, well, we are giving you information about culinary people. Speaking of culinary, please do grab a copy of our Food 101 Volume 12, Italian Cuisine, available where books are sold. And we are doing our Food 101 Volume 15, another version or another chapter for Italian cuisine, part 2, because we
Yes.
cannot put all those recipe for Italian cuisine in one book. So we are expanding and expanding and expanding. So, Shafi, what we gonna talk about today?
Today we talk about Abruzzo. Abruzzo and some of let's say the more classic dishes of Abruzzo. Most of the one that I really like anyway. It's not the, you know, it's some nice and interesting recipe that I want to share with you. So
Yes.
I will start with a classic bruschetta because it doesn't matter where you're going in Italy, there is bruschetta. Doesn't matter where you're going. So we all make a different way. So you got a classic bruschetta with tomato, you got a classic bruschetta with mushroom or whatever you want on it. In Abruzzo, it's a bread spread with the salt, olive oil, and sausage, or with vegetable, salsa, tomato, zucchini, even with mozzarella cheese too. So It's it doesn't matter which region you go, you're going to find a different kind of bruschetta. So if you go to the restaurant, that's what I want to tell everybody. If you want to go to the restaurant and you ask for a bruschetta, you're not going to get the one that you maybe think about it. You're surprised, no?
Different.
Yeah, it depends on the region. But of course, there is an ingredient on the menus anyway, so you can figure out. But yeah, the bruschetta that changed okay, by region. Wherever you go, they got different one. So it's nice to try different way how to make the same name of a dish in a different regions. So cool, actually. Another one that I like it's how they serve a different kind of bruschetta. It's a liver sausage bruschetta. So
Oh
it's a
wow.
classic bruschetta with the liver sausage or with homemade bread, olive oil, and salt to taste. That's it. That's so very cool and a different way how to serve a bruschetta. And there is a one, it's a sulmona garlic flavor bruschetta. It's a classic bruschetta spread with the garlic, salt, and olive oil. That's it. Simple like that. Only olive oil, salt, and that's it. And the bread. That's another classic bruschetta. Then after that, I would like to tell you about the mussel, and a different way how to make mussel over there. There is a mussel with the saffron. It's a
Oh
steamed
yes.
mussel. So, yeah, steamed mussel with the parsley, onion, bay leaf, white wine, olive oil, and the saffron sauce. And or there is the vasto mussel. The vasto mussel is a steam mussel, and it's almost the same. It's just change the name on it, practically. So the saffron
Different region.
but they add in different. There is they are mussel stuffed with breadcrumbs, with the garlic, parsley, lemon juice, and tomato sauce. That's the difference. But you find many different kind of that too around in Abruzzo. That's a cool part of the part of Italy. Next, really like it's maccheroni alla chitarra, and it's a very classic pasta. It's pasta prepared with pressing the dough on a chitarra cutter. I don't know if you ever see a chitarra a cutter for the pasta. It's you know what I'm talking about. It's to try to
Yes.
explain to whoever listen to us. It's
Yeah.
a kind of machine. No, it's not a machine. It's a manual machine that you
It's
press in
like a
the pasta
guitar.
on the string. Yes, on the string like a guitar. It looks like a guitar. And this was old fashioned way how to cut spaghetti, uh, long noodles in the
Yes.
old time when my grandmothers and my great grandmothers was doing at home, and I still
Yes.
have one, and I'm still
Oh.
using it. It's so handy. It's so cool, and it. I'm always show my kids how to do it. And this is old fashioned how to make spaghetti. It's so fun, so fun. It's so you enjoy to make it when you are home and you prepare this pasta. Anyway, this thin noodles that you make with uh, uh, this guitar machine, you can serve with any kind of sauce. You can use pork ragu, goose ragu, lamb ragu, beef ragu. Everything is good with that. Any kind of sauce would be a great match on it.
Great match. For sure. But Chefy,
Yeah.
before we go on,
Yes.
we are inviting you to please do grab a copy or not grab a copy, grab or purchase one of our Food 101 merchandise. Name it and we have it. Like where accessory coffee mugs or accent coffee mugs or the chef wearing right now. That's one of the sample and accessory pouch. What else? Bento lunchbox, beach towel, and many more. Available on Shopify and Etsy. So please do purchase one of those magnificent merchandise, people. Merchandise. So, Sefi, what will be the next?
Arrosticini.
Oh,
Arrosticini. You asked me before, arrosticini. Yes,
rusticini.
arrosticini. Arrosticini, it's a skewer lamb or sheep, but usually you can use anything you like. But in Abruzzo, I think the most popular is made with lamb. So they
Okay.
skewer the meat and they cook on the nice um, barbecue. It's so classic. It's great for the summertime, of course.
Yes.
But when you do barbecue, but in the winter too, inside the house, when in the fireplace, you can make a nice barbecue in Italy, no problem. It's a
Yeah.
classic. Yes, yes. Another one that I really like because it's similar to us in Rome anyway, it's the porchetta. In Abruzzo, they got porchetta abruzzese. It's a moist, boneless pork roast, slow roasted. You know what I'm talking about. We talk so many times. Actually, we talked even last time when we
Yes.
talked about Lazio. So
Yes.
we talk about porchetta. Anyway, in Abruzzo, they have similar, yeah, too, like ours. And I was reading actually, it was brought by a Abruzzese immigrant to the northeastern United States in Philadelphia, where it's
Mm.
now known as an Italian roast pork in the States. So it's pretty cool that actually when the immigrant came over in the States, they bring some of this uh, tradition recipe over.
I
It's
love
very,
it.
yes.
Just awesome, chef. And before people, if you want to know more about bruschetta, we did already discuss in season one, season two, and I think season three. So if you want to know more about this crispy pork,
Lost, yeah.
listen to our previous episodes.
Yeah, actually, it's one of my favorites, especially when you put on the sandwich. It's amazing.
Yes. For the
um,
Filipinos, they like the skin.
yes, and
Ah,
crunchy. Yeah, that's the best part.
crunchy.
Yeah, that's the best part. The part is crunchy, and it's so good. It's so tasty.
Yes.
Anyway, let's go on. And then we got the scapece alla vastese. It's a marinated fish. It's like an escabeche, practically. It's
Escabeche.
an Italian escabeche. It's from Vasto, of course. It's the only dish the Abruzzo use with the saffron on it. And it's one of the even very famous dishes too. So practically the fish is it's cut in pieces, it's floured, dusted, and then is deep fry or pan fry pan fry, and then it's made under in the vinegar based marinade. It can last for 20 to 30 days in wooden containers. Actually, this wooden container is passed by generation to all the families in Abruzzo. It's pretty cool, actually, as a history about that. But yeah, you can make at home. You don't have to keep it for 20 days because my house doesn't last 20 days. But it's going to finish one day. But that's what's the
Only for one day.
it is. How much you can eat. Yeah, it's a classic escabeche. So it's pretty simple. It's nice. It's very tasty. Anyway.
Rich in tomato sauce.
Then we have a bacala all'abruzzese. It's another seafood dish that's from the region. It's cod cooked in a pan with potatoes, tomato, oil, garlic, parsley, onion, black olives. It's very good. It's like almost a stew of cod.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Awesome.
And I will go with the confetti di sulmona as a sweet because I really like it. It's they are sugar coated almond from Sulmona city, so they are very unique. It's very traditional Abruzzo kind of sweets. They use usually for ceremony, for wedding, for so it's like almost like a, a sugar coat almond that they give for special occasion. let's say. And
So, Chef, Solmona is a place in Italy. So
yes, it
where?
is in
Oh,
Abruzzo.
okay,
Abruzzo, yes.
that's awesome.
And another one, it's pizzelle. Pizzelle, they're almost like a waffle. It's there is a kind of a machine that they make over there, and
Yes,
it's very cool. That you can put on the gas stove. And you can cook
yes,
one side and the other one, and you got this teeny, very thin, uh, crispy waffle, practically. And you can flavor with the anise, with vanilla, with whatever you like. Yes, very, very good as a snack for kids.
okay. That'd be awesome and que bueno.
Yes, I know. Then another one, the last one, since we are close to, we get into almost the Christmas season.
Yes. Oh my God, Christmas
We get in there.
again.
We get in there. They
Yes.
call the calzonetti. The calzonetti, it's Christmas fritters, practically. And sometimes they fill with chestnuts or chickpeas and flavor with the chocolate or cocoa. So it's very traditional Abruzzo style.
Oh, Calgiunetti. I want to taste
Yeah,
that one.
calzonetti.
So, Chefy, let's shout out our top three countries listening to us. So, which one you gonna shout out? And thank you for Apple Podcast. We got 84.4% listening to us on Apple Podcast. Castbox at 7.4, Spotify at 2.1, and others 6.2. Thank you so much. So, Chefy, let's shout out to the people listening in. We always on the top five in Sri Lanka.
Sri
So,
Lanka.
Chefy, yes, Sri Lanka. Thank you so much. So, Chefy, can you
Okay, Western Province 98%, the province of Sabaragamuwa 2%.
see? We are always top five in Sri Lanka, Chefy. In
Wow, thank
food,
you.
thank you so much, Sri Lanka. I hope you're gonna always, are you always listening to us so that we can get our 2 million downloads.
Thank
We got
you.
already 1 million downloads last year. So we are aiming for, well, 2 million downloads. Sri Lanka and, of course, Switzerland.
Oh,
Okay,
wow.
Shafi, let's do a shout out to the people listening in Switzerland.
Yes, okay. Zurich 31%, Bern 26%, Vaud 21%, Argau 4%, Lucerne 3%, Suisse 3%, Ticino 1%, Grison 1%, Basel City 1%, Zug 1%, Saint Gallen 1%, Fribourg 1%, Geneva 1%, Neuchâtel 1%.
Thank you so much, Switzerland. Thank you, thank you. And next, one more Shafi, last
Sure.
countries. Last country that we're gonna shout out. Let's shout out Kenya.
Kenya, fantastic. Ok, Nairobi Province 91% e Kiambu District 9%.
Thank you. Thank you so much for supporting this podcast because this podcast is created to empower food, food, food. Imagine this, all the countries listening to this podcast. Thank you so much.
Thank
And
you. Thank
we
you.
cannot say thank you grateful enough for supporting this podcast. So, Shafi, can we summarize our Abruzzo dishes?
Absolutely. Okay, we talk for Abruzzo, my best choice anyway, but you know, they're always
Best
good choice
choice.
for everybody anyway. Okay, we
Yes.
have a bruschetta with, classic bruschetta. We have the sulmona garlic flavored bruschetta. We have the liver sausage bruschetta. Then we talk about the mussels, mussel of vasto and mussel with saffron. And then we talk about maccheroni alla chitarra. Then we talk about the arrosticini, the skewer lamb ship. Then we talk about porchetta abruzzese. And we talk about the scapece alla vastese, baccalà alla abruzzese, and we talk about confetti di sulmona, le pizzelle e i calgionetti.
Calzonetti. That one I want to taste.
Sì.
And the dessert. And the dessert. And people, please do tune in tomorrow. We are live with Miss Miss Jennifer Brosak, on my Book 101 review. She is my award winning and best selling author and feature author of the month of October. So please do tune in. We are live at 3 p.m. Eastern time. No,
Mhm.
no, PST, I should say. PST. So that will be 6 o'clock, I think, in Eastern time. I'm confused now. So please do tune in, people. Book 101 review. I am live tomorrow. And after this, we are live to Abstract Essay on my fourth season too. Abstract Essay is all about empowering artists all over the world. So, Shafi, our next season will be fifth season already. So, what can you share to our listeners? A glimpse for fifth
Fifth
season.
season, a glean for the fifth season.
Yes. What do you think we will be doing for our fifth season?
Well, let's
Probably
try
we're
to make a new book for the fifth season, and
Oh yes. That's
yes.
good
So
idea.
let's
That's
try to
good
make a
idea.
nice cooking book, with our favorite dishes, so as much as we can finish with the second. Uh,
Regional.
yes, and
Regional dishes, Italian. So Chefy, our Food 101 Volume 15 will be regional dishes. That's what we are
absolutely.
talking about. So people tune in for that because we are doing that for sure. It's been a long time we were saying that we're doing the Volume 15. It so happened that Chef and I are so busy. So please tune into that. We promise you that we're gonna do volume 15 regional dishes.
Why not? Yes, sure.
Awesome. So, Chevy,
Yeah, Mega people.
see you soon.
Bye bye.
Tune in next week, people. Another regional dishes of Italy that we're gonna talk about. More to come, people. See you soon.